Desires. This is one thing that crushes our life if we don't know how to use it. The more you chase something, the more it moves away from you. I'm pretty sure you would have experienced this at some point of time in your life or another. The more you run after a few things, the more it runs far away. So what is it that you can do? What is that you have to do? Completely forget about it. Stop inculcating this habit of accumulation. Have only those things what is needed for you. Forget about everything else. Everything else will start running towards you. We have a very nice word for this in the Yoga Sutras, and this is called as Asteya. Asteya means non-accumulation of things. And I think you would have heard this. Everything comes to those who do not wish for it. This is as simple as I can put it across. If you wish for more and you want it more and more, you'll have to fight for it more. But when you do what needs to be done, forget about everything else. The materialistic possessions, all the pleasures in the world will start chasing towards you. This is how our senses are meant to work. It's not a sin. It's not that you built different or you built with a lot of flaws in you. No, this is how each individual is built. This is how humans are. Why? Because we have the five senses: taste, touch, smell, sight, hearing. We are by default, we call this as indriyas. Our indriyas, the panchendriyas, the five senses, they're so strong, they pull us to the outside world. They want us to experience all the pleasures that the world has to offer. By default, we are drawn towards these things. That's not our mistake. We are born as humans, our senses are like that. But we have one thing that differentiates between us and animals. We have something called as the intellect. We can use our intellect and move away from all the sensual pleasures of taste, touch, smell, sight, and hearing, and abstain ourselves from saying, okay, we're not going to accumulate whatever we are going to accumulate. We're going to keep only those things that what is needed for us. When you start developing this approach, everything will start to make sense. If you do not take what does not belong to you, everything will start coming to you. Mark my words when I say this. Most of the times, or rather all the time, you would want something because you feel like, okay, you deserve it. The next time onwards, when you start getting such kind of thoughts, do this at least once. Move away from it and then see what happens. And when you start following this, you start inculcating this habit of, okay, saying no to things in spite of knowing that it belongs to you. If you just move away, it will run towards you. But don't be greedy and use it for a different purpose. But know what needs to be done, follow this, and then you'll be free forever. This is what we call as Asteya.